For letter formation, reminder, any of the clock letters start at the 2 o'clock and go up. Any letter that begins with a line starts really close to the letter in front of it and moves from there. So it starts really close, so close like they're going to touch. Okay? So starting with the clock letters, as review, A, starting at 2 o'clock, up to the midline, down to the baseline, back starting point, and then drop it. C, 2 o'clock, up, around, and back up a little bit. D, starting at 2 o'clock, around, up tall, drop it down. G is a clock letter, starting at your 2 o'clock, around, drop it with a fish hook. O is a clock letter. O, starting at 2 o'clock, up and around. Q is a clock letter. Remember, your mouth is a circle. Q, starting with your 2 o'clock, around, drop it down, and put a spear on it. S is a half a clock. So you start at your 2 o'clock, go across, cut across the middle, go across the bottom. All right, those are the clock letters. Did I miss any? We'll see. And then any letter that begins with a line starts really, 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 really close to the letter in front of it. Okay, going in order. A, it's a clock letter, around and drop. B, my mouth makes a line, my hand draws a line, really super close. Tall down, trace it up, and it puffs out just like the letter does. Starts with your line and then puffs out. B. C, it's a clock letter, starting at 2 o'clock, up and around. D, a clock letter, starts just like the C. Around, up tall, drop it down. E is a line letter. It looks like a circle, but it's a line letter. So we start it really close, and go across, and now you can go around the clock. F, starting near the top, go up and down. There are no letters that start at the bottom. So this one starts near the top. G is a clock letter. Around, drop it with a fish hook. H, put it close. It's a line, tall down, trace it up, make a hump. I, start it close and a dot. So it's down and dot. There are no letters that start at the bottom. J, the letter J was made from the letter I. Starts the midline, drop it down, put a fish hook and a dot. K, start it close. Pick up your pencil, put it on the midline, go in and out. L, start it close and just a lowercase. M, start it close. Drop it down from the midline. Trace it up till you almost hit the midline. Scoop over. Trace it up till you almost hit the midline. Scoop over. N, it's a line letter. Start it close. Drop it down. Trace it up and go. O is a clock letter starting at your 2 o'clock and close it. P, look at my mouth. Starts with a line and then it puffs out. So P starts with a line, start it really close, drop it below the baseline, trace it up, and then it puffs out. It's that plosive, and it pushes out. Q is a clock starting at your 2 o'clock, around, drop it down, spear. R, line letter, drop it down, trace it up, and go part way over. S, remember it's a half a clock, so starting at your 2 o'clock, go across the top, cut across the middle, finish the bottom. T, drop it down, cross it. And I don't cross mine on the midline because then it bumps into all the other letters. U, it's a line letter, start it close, drop it down, scoot across, go up, drop it down again. You want to anchor it back down. V, it's a line letter, start it close, down and up. W, it's a line letter, start it close. And I always say a W is like me. It wants to be thinner, so don't make it too fat. So try to keep it kind of slender. Drop it down, up, down, up. And it doesn't want to be much wider than the V, so try to keep it slender. T, U, V, W, X. Start it close. What happened to it? Okay. down and down. Y. Now I make a scoopy Y, but you can do a line Y, but my scoopy Y looks like the letter U. Drop it down with the fish hook. And it's easier to get that to sit on the line than the straight Y, but you can do a straight Y. So start it close, drop it down, pick up your pencil, put it on the midline, drop it down again. But you have to aim so it touches at that baseline. Now Z, zebra, stripes. It's a line letter. Letters that begin with a line start really close to the letter in front of it. Super, super duper close. So close it's almost touching. Start it super close, scoot across, aim down, scoot across. Okay, those are the letters. Let's say them again in order. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And just choose one of the Y's. Okay, practice daily, please.